Jaslyn. I live in this town. And I am a physics teacher. Currently, I am teaching Form 5, Chapter 1, Resultant Force, where students need to determine the resultant force and solve the related problems. Resultant force explains the motion of an object, and it is one of the concepts under classical mechanics. After every lesson, I give my students homework. This is Melvin, one of my physics students. He is working on the homework given. But Melvin and friends can't identify the type of forces acting on the object. Is there anything I can do to help them?
Perhaps you can try game-based learning.
Where students learn through the game playing process. Let's create a game to foster their learning. In order to help my students to overcome the difficulties they face, I have created a card game named ADNW, Adam and the Warehouse Resultant Forces card game. It is meant to be played by 2 to 4 players, and the playing time is about 10 to 15 minutes. There are 3 levels in the game where it can be played separately. So here are the game pieces for level 1, level 2, and level 3. As for level 1, students need to calculate the resultant force acting on the boxes for each card and get the 3 pairs of cards with the same value of resultant force in the shortest time. Here's the game set up for level 1 and the game rules. As for level 2, students will be rewarded for TP3 once they play the game successfully, where students need to determine the type of forces acting on the objects in the situation cards with the interpretations. So here's the setup for level 2 with the situation cards. Students need to identify the type of forces acting on each object. Here's the rules. And as for level 3, the hardest, this is a multiplayer collaborative mode. And once students completed this game, they will be rewarded for TP4 as they need to identify the steps in calculating the forces. So this is the game setup, situation cards, and each step students need to identify. So here's the game rules. This game is meant to help students to identify the types of forces acting on the objects, describe the resultant force, and solve the related problems. To offer students with an engaging learning environment and to foster their understanding about resultant force. The novelty of the game. It offers students a game-based learning approach where students learn through the game playing process that foster their understanding and motivation. The graphics on the cards help students to visualize the directions and types of forces. It encourages the development of 21st century skills. There are 3 difficulty levels from easy, medium, and hard. The rules are simple, so it is easy to play and understand. It is flexible, it can be played at home or school. Here are some benefits to the users and society. It helps to improve students' academic performance on resultant force. Students claim that they understand resultant force better after playing the game and they enjoy playing it. The development of 21st century skills among students is fostered during the game playing process. Here are some commercialization potential of the game. This is a 3-in-1 card game with 3 different difficulty levels to cater different levels of the student. The cards are light and small. It can be easily carried anywhere. It has my IPO copyright. All the cards are bilingual in Malay and English. It can be an assessment tool for Pentaksiran Bilik Darjah (PBD).